Now, the clear measure way for effective software teams encourages us to sequence the establishment of quality first as a priority, then the achievement of stability in production, and then a focus on increasing the speed of delivery. We have to play some defense before we can focus on offense. If we start right out of the gate, focusing on speed, I got to go fast, I got to go fast. If we haven't established the right level of quality and created a high baseline, if we haven't achieved just basic good stability in production, then we're going to be on the losing end of the capacity equation. Our team's capacity is going to constantly be stolen away from us. And if we do that, well, it's the bed we made, but we have to sleep in it. Now, the good news is that it's our bed and we can change the sheets. And there's straightforward known practices for establishing quality, known practices for achieving stability, and we just have to put them in place. So let's break this down. Why might my team be moving slow? Well, let's consider your objective or target to be your destination. And maybe you're launching a brand new software capability in an existing system, or maybe you're making some changes with the goal of increasing your per order size up, $2 more, or maybe you're making changes that you think will lower your Azure bill because everybody knows their Azure or AWS bill is too high. But either way, you have an objective. And your objective is the destination on the map. So get that kind of image in your head. It's the destination on the map. But you also know, or you have to know where you are, and then chart a course to your destination. The course that you chart is kind of like your turn-by-turn directions on a roadmap. Your roadmap is going to contain development items. It's going to contain new features, changes to existing features, all those things. And you identify all of these segments that you need to build with the expectation that you're going to arrive at your destination. Well, here's the problem. We, as an industry, we don't have a good track record of plotting roadmaps for software. Actually, with all the studies and surveys that have gone around and the Puppet Labs, State of DevOps and a lot of other, we basically have a 33% batting average. In baseball, what is that? 330 batting average. The Scrum methodology, the product owner theory, it really hasn't played out. There's no company that has such a person that can fulfill Scrum's definition of this product owner, which has gotten a lot of play over the last decade and a half. There's no such person that can prioritize the right features and changes that will plot the right course and actually be right about it. And the batting average for even the teams that employ a product owner is about 33%. Whereas, a third of the time, they're right. Another third of the time, a feature is analyzed, designed, built, tested, put into production. You enhance the monitoring for that new feature, and it makes no difference at all getting you closer to your business objective. And then the last third of the time, you build that new feature, you make a change, you put it in production, and it actually hurts you. It actually does exactly the opposite. You need to hurry and back it out because it's harming you. So, just having a person who is anointed with the designation, you will figure out the right features to build. Well, the actual batting average is 33%. So, we obviously need the right course to the destination, but we've learned as an industry that there's no magical, wise sage of a person that is just somehow going to know what to do and be right all the time. But we need the right course. So what do? We iterate. We have to learn the course. We have to take our bearings, take a step forward, take our bearings again, and then plot the next leg of the course. We aren't good at plotting the entire course at the start of the journey. Just like if you're going to go through the Amazon rainforest, you've never been through that part of the rainforest before. You need to go exactly west, but you need to go around a lot of obstacles and generally take your bearings and see if you're going on the right course. The only way to actually plot the course and be right about it is to have somebody that's actually gone through that same part of the rainforest before and has gone to your destination. And just like in a software team, if you have people on a software team that have built that same type of software before for the same type of customers in the same industry, well, yeah, you've got a leg up on it. You've got people who literally have been there, done that. They're a rainforest or jungle guide, and they've been through that jungle, and they can take you through the jungle. That's awesome. But for so many organizations, we're building a type of software based on hypotheses and objectives. We're not rebuilding a type of system that we've done before. Okay. And so we want to minimize, that's just the reality we need to understand if we're in that situation, because we're going to end up building 2/3 of our time spent building things are going to be things that actually don't bring us closer to the objective if we're in that situation. So overall, we want to minimize the distance to our destination. We don't want to zigzag all over the place and make a long route. We want to minimize the work, and we don't actually know a lot of times how to minimize the work at the start. We only have a guess, and so we need to iterate very frequently and take our bearings so that we stay on course as much as possible. Next, after that, okay, yes, we need to maximize speed. If we're sitting around taking breaks all the time, or if we're just going really slow through the rainforest, that's not going to help. If we're on that good course, we need to be moving at a reasonable pace.